Hello, and welcome to my talk for today. Sorry I'm a little bit late. It'll become apparent during the talk as to why that is. As we move into the lazy, hazy, crazy days of summer, perhaps there's a little more time to draw breath and take stock. In the heat of these days, I know that although I have many things to do, I'm not working at the same speed as I was even a month ago. I think we can say without a shadow of a doubt that this year has been different. Back in March, the word of the month seemed to be unprecedented. And although it seems to have fallen out of use recently, I think it's safe to say the past few months have been unprecedented. Of course, the pandemic is not over yet, but with things like churches, movie theatres and stores reopening, and the much publicised Atlantic bubble, things are feeling a little more like normal. Today, Debbie and I were able to have some friends to visit. We had intended they should come in March, but that had to be postponed for obvious reasons. It was good today that we were able to sit out on the deck in the sun and chat about situations, events and people that we know in common. Our little group has shared a history which goes back years, and the conversation never lagged. It's one thing we've missed during the lockdown period, the conviviality of friends. In addition, because we married 6 months ago today, we've spent more time living under COVID rules than not. So the plans we had to invite people to the house in a new neighbourhood to get to know them have been put on hold. One of our friends today said, "The lockdown's been good for you because you've had to be together." Hadn't thought of that before. In a sense, our steep learning curve about being married to each other has been fast-tracked by COVID-19. As we talked today, it occurred to me again that relationships are important and often too easily discarded, something I can be very guilty of. It can be very disorienting when one is left alone. I think of my dad, who has found this pandemic very difficult because my mother is in a nursing home and he has outlived most of his contemporaries. There are many like him. I've also found that this period has enhanced my relationship with God. I've been able to get into a rhythm of prayer and study, which was often difficult when the pressures of ministry were front and centre. I know that sounds strange, but it's true. I have opportunities to pray about decisions and answers to questions, wherein the pre-COVID-19 period, things were moving so fast that opportunity wasn't there. I'm sure that during the next few weeks, I will have more time to consider what the impact of COVID-19 has been. There will be things I'll continue to incorporate into my life and others I will lay down. I'm sure we'll all have the same opportunities to do a similar thing over these lazy, hazy, crazy days. Once again, it's been good to be with you today, and I'm sorry I'm a little late. But anyway, God bless and stay safe.